I'm releasing the peppermint shrimps into their new challenge to get rid of all these big, huge, horrible anemones. You don't want to release them into an anemone that will eat it right away. So Leroy has constructed a new method of releasing the shrimp into a new tank with using this bridal veil netting. They can actually get their footing onto the rock and find a good, safe place for them. The tricky part about introducing the peppermint shrimp into a tank that's full of aptasias is to make sure that they don't land in an aptasia. So this tank is absolutely plucked full of aptasias, and the only way I know is to follow Leroy's method of letting them go on the netting so that they can find a safe place to walk their way into their new home. So I slowly release them into the netting. Slowly and slowly. Come on, guys, let's go. This way they're not falling into the anemone and being eaten by the anemone before they get a chance to eat it. This big herd of peppermint shrimp will take care of this tank relatively fast. First they have to learn to eat the food that the anemone is eating, and then they get really, really hungry and they'll go on it all on their own after that aptasia. Welcome to your new home. There's plenty of food for you to eat. These guys are awfully cute. So even after the aptasias are gone, they're awfully fun to keep in the tank. Now, to welcome the peppermint shrimp into their new home, I feed them a little bit of flake food. This is the same food that the anemones will be trying to steal from all the other fish in the tank. So the sooner I can get them used to this flake food, the sooner they'll go after the aptasias that eat this flake food. And it's not going to be long because they really already are going after this flake food. Not too much because you don't want to overfeed them because you want them to go after the aptasias. But when they first come in, you want to feed them enough that they get used to the taste of that particular flake food. They're awful fun to watch. This is a huge challenge for you little guys. This is your big challenge. Getting rid of all the aptasias. So then we can actually recatch you and put you in another tank so you can eat all those aptasias. Come on.
Sally Joe is going to add the baby brine shrimp to the peppermint shrimp tank, and they'll start feeding on it. They'd love to catch the little baby brine shrimp. Ready. You can see the baby brine shrimp going by like a cloud, and they get the taste of that and they start filtering the water and catching anything they can. The first few weeks that these pregnant ones, we'll feed them a lot and then slowly start feeding the aptasias only.